guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today, guys? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool topic for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our cool subject for today? Our cool subject for today is selling. Don't let anybody steal your dream. What does that mean? Don't let anybody steal your dream. Let me tell you something, guys. I've been in sales a long time, and there's a lot of people out there that would love to steal your dream, take away your oomph, your wannabe. A lot of people, they're like crabs. They'll just pull you back down and say you can't do something. Don't let anybody steal your dream. If you got a dream to be number one as a salesperson, well, you got to work your butt off. You got to do all the things that it takes to be number one. But remember, not everybody can be number one. But see, if you shoot for the stars and you give yourself the opportunity to do the best you can do, and you try real hard, you learn real hard, you study the craft of selling, or maybe you just learn everything you can about your business. Now, don't get stagnated and kind of get yourself burned out, because see, what happens is a lot of times when people have dreams and aspirations, what happens is life happens. We do things on a daily basis, and after a while we forget where we came from. We also forget about our dreams. But don't let anybody steal your dream. So if you have a dream to be an entrepreneur, a business owner, maybe you're wanting to be a salesperson, maybe you're wanting to go back to school, maybe you're just wanting to be the best you can be. Well, what do? Well, first off, you got to write down your goal. You got to write it down, because see, what happens is if you write your goal down and you look at your goal over and over and over again, it starts being a part of your mind. And remember, you got to be real careful who you share your dreams with, because not everybody's on your side. You've got haters, and they could be your own family. That could be your friends. That could be employers. That could be people who just don't see that you can do anything you put your mind to, but you have to want to do it. A lot of people give up before the miracle because people don't believe in them. So if you're one of those kind of people that are destroying other people's futures, you better think about what you're doing. It could be your kids, it could be your family members, it could be your significant other. Don't steal somebody's dream. If somebody has a dream to be successful, why do we want to take that away from them? A lot of times people do that because, see, they're afraid. I couldn't do it, so nobody else can do it. That's a lie and a pit out of hay. I'm just saying, guys. And today we're talking about being salespeople, business owners, people who are trying to make ourselves better. Just because sometimes an opportunity doesn't work out doesn't mean you're a failure. A lot of times we have to fall. Sometimes we have to struggle. That way we can be appreciative of all the cool things that we have an opportunity to achieve. Goals. Write your goals down. Look at them regularly. And remember, you can do anything you put your mind to, but you really have to put in the effort, the hard work. And don't compare yourselves to other people who are already doing what you want to do. What you want to do is kind of emulate those people. Learn what they're learning, but don't be a manipulator, guys. You don't want to be that person. And you go and you study the craft of sales. You study the business, the idea, the philosophy. And remember, if somebody's doing something that they've been doing for a while and you just start, you may get lucky and maybe get in there and start doing good. But the majority of people, it takes time. You've got to put in all the effort, the hard work. You got to show up to work every day. You've got to learn. You've got to be willing to be green and growing and not ripe and rotting. Because see, what happens is a lot of times people, we want things. I've been there. I've done that. I failed, okay? I've wanted so many different things in my life, but I had to go through a process, and not everything is meant to happen for you. But if you have a goal, if you have a dream, you got to give yourself a chance. You got to give yourself a break. You got to show up, and every morning just wake up and have a positive attitude. People who are successful, they've had to go through the grind. They've had to suffer. They've had to do all the stuff that most people don't like to do, the hard work. So if you have a dream, if you have a goal, or if you have aspirations and things that you want to achieve, you can. Just write it down, look at it, study on it, do the things that people don't want to do. Work your ass off, work hard, work smart. And remember, you're important and you matter. And again, there are always going to be haters out there. If I can't do it, you can't do it. Or we compare ourselves to other people who already achieved their goals and they've been working at it for years and years. Sometimes you've got to fall many times. I'm just saying from personal experience, I've been in sales since the early 80s. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all. So do me a favor, subscribe and go ahead and click like, okay? And remember, guys, if you're a salesperson and if you're trying to become somebody and you want to be somebody, that's wonderful. See, that's something God has given you to want to be successful. It don't matter what your goal is or your aspirations. There's a lot of people who may be watching this and you may not even be a salesperson, but you want to achieve something. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to be a mechanic. Maybe you want to be a doctor, nurse, a lawyer, Indian chief, or just a regular person who wants to do a regular job and be really good at it. You can do it. You just have to make the decision. I want to do it. So today we just had a very simple conversation about selling. Don't let nobody steal your dream. If you have a dream, you're lucky. A lot of people don't. They don't have no goals. They have no direction. They have no want or desires. But you do. You do. So remember, you're important and you matter. And the reason why I share that with you is because, see, sometimes we need to hear that from other people. You do matter. You can do something. You can do anything you put your mind to. The reason why I know, because my mama always told me, Gary, if you want something bad enough, you got to get out there and work your butt off for it. You got to work smart. You got to put yourself in the situation. You got to get the education. You got to get the knowledge. I ain't saying to go to get a 4-year university, but sometimes you got to do stuff like getting certifications, licenses, and man, it works if you work it, but you got to live it. And the key to success is just because sometimes things don't always work doesn't mean that it won't work out. Okay, I'm just saying. And today we just had a really wonderful conversation about selling and being a salesperson and having a dream. If you've got a dream, you can change the world. You can change your child's life. You can change your significant other's life. You have this tongue. This tongue can be for strength. It can be for destruction. It can be for the blessings of other people. So remember, if you have a dream, dream your dream. Write it down. Look at it regularly. Study. Do the things that you know that a lot of people don't want to do. The hard work. So get out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for an order, you ain't selling. And remember, guys, having a dream, everybody can do what they want. They just have to want it bad enough, hard enough, and get off your lazy butt and do the work, okay? I'm just saying, a lot of times people give it lip service. They say they want to do this. They say they want to do that. But a lot of times, unless you put the effort in it, work hard, work smart, study, write down your goals, look at your goals regularly. And it takes time. Sometimes it takes step by step. And failures don't mean you're a failure. What failures mean is that time, it wasn't your time. Just keep trying. And not every opportunity is for you. God's got plans for you. You just sometimes don't know it. Man, I've had jobs and opportunities, and I'm like, why am I here? What am I learning? What am I doing? And you know what? I go in the future, and a year down the road, 2 years down the road, I find that those things that I learned in those particular opportunities were stepping stones to get me to where I am now. Okay, I'm just saying, success happens only because you want to be successful. Winners are winners. They're not losers. They're winners. You're a winner, not a whiner. So be successful. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have something that you want to achieve, don't steal that from anybody else. Don't take away their passion. Don't take away their opportunity, their direction. Give them some support. Tell them they can do it. And I'm telling you what, you can do it. So go out there and enjoy your life. And remember, having a dream means you dream big. Sometimes dreams so big and you go, wow, when you get there, you're like, man, I don't know what happened. And now you know. Okay, so get out there and dream your dreams. And don't forget, you got to do the work to get to it. So have a nice day. Be a dreamer. Selling. I love dreaming. I got to sell something. That ain't a dream. All right.